Besiqhubeke nohlelo. Ngikukhumbuza ke wena olalele umsakazo ngaleso sikhathi semsakazweni wakho othanda kakhulu Vibe 94.7 umsakazo wakho umsakazo ongwabantu hlezi ke nobaba uthulana kaGumbi. Big Daddy taking you through and through. Baba Skakan.
Cela ukubingelela kakhulu baba uGumbi, ngibingelele umlaleli weVibe FM 94.7 the first choice of umphakathi. Ngibonga kakhulu baba uGumbi ithuba ngihloniphe futhi lobuholi beVibe FM. Baba uGumbi, we having quite an interesting topic esitila nayo esithi serving a corporate vision. So basically it's us developing a mind of being able to serve a corporate vision and getting familiar with the tools that are required, because our history, Baba Gumbi, tells us that we have lived many years where we had to follow people, following people who didn't have an interest, the best interest at heart for us. They design systems of government, they design systems of work, they've designed systems how we need to live our lives, our family lives. And to some extent, we even let foreign people decide how we lobola in our families. So this becomes very crucial because it speaks to us and us having to be able to get a vision and then be able to serve it to the best level of our abilities. Because currently we are a people of good vision, but I think Babu Gumbi singavumelana ukuthi we have seen good things rise and fall. They rise and then they disappear, and someone needs to start the same thing all over. Our ability to continue at success seems to be very challenged, and I believe that us not understanding that when we serve a vision, we're supposed to serve it corporately. You know, Babu Gumbi, there are some people who don't believe that they are really great because they didn't start things from scratch. They can destroy what works to start the same thing.
The very same thing.
At a very small scale. So we're trying to say with this topic and with this teaching, let's try and not reinvent the wheel where it's not necessary. So maybe just to give Ilo just an understanding where we were last week. So we're speaking on the topic serving a corporate vision. We explained that a vision is a desired future, an imagined end. Last week, I liked last week because last week we were speaking, we gave the 4 pillars of executing a vision, fulfilling a vision, completing a vision. We said the first steps, the 3 we've covered already. We're now at the 4th stage. The first stage is a vision is downloaded from God to the spirit of mankind. That's how you get vision, the first step of getting vision. Secondly, it is transferred from the person's spirit to their mind, cognitive, their senses, their emotions, their passions. Those things are very critical. We have dealt so much on that. And then the third one, it is communicated. This is between one person and another. Now it is communicated between one person to another. The fourth one, it is achieved through multiple gifts. So that is where we are now. Last week we looked mostly the element of planning. Because you can't utilize people's gifts if you're not convincing enough in your planning. We said that in your planning, that's where you see your weaknesses. And your weaknesses is not really something to be shameful about. It simply communicates to you as the vision bearer that this is where you need assistance. So the needs for gifts is shown to the vision carrier by their proper planning.
Ngifuna ukubuka ukuthi imdistract kanjani umuntu i-vision uma ukuthi uhlulakile ukuplana.
So just to namhlanje sisenzele umlaleli osijoyinayo. Last week we spoke that people of value, when you need to execute a vision, you can't do it without gifted people. You can't do it all the time with inexperienced people. At some stage you can, but you can't all the time with inexperienced people. So if you have not planned yourself, you will not be convincing to people of high value. Because Babu Kumbi, you cannot expect a person who has a family, who has bills to pay, to come and join you and leave whatever they're doing that's bringing them solutions to keep their family going. So whatever you're proposing must be of value, and value is seen through plans. So your plan will show you what is working, and also sometimes your track record. So if we lose this planning under this fourth stage of being able to achieve the vision with multiple gifts, we're going to have a problem, because we indicated that also you're going to lose mentors. Because mentors can't wake up and just be fascinated about your idea that has no planning, that has no targets. It's just a beautiful idea. That's it. It's just beautiful. And nothing comes after that. So that's where our problem lies. So today we want to focus now on serving with great people. This one, Babu Kumbi, is very important. Just to fix our psychology before we get into this, we have a tendency of fearing great people. And this comes from a mindset of obscurity, where you don't believe that I can be associated with so and so. And this is very dangerous, because you de-attach value that the vision demands at some point, because you are scared to speak the vision. You know, Babu Kumbi, there is a stage where great people say, I want now to give back. That's where we have a shot sometimes, right? So
ngushuthi ayikho inhlanhla ekutheni kuvele kuqondane nje kusuka ngifike at the right time kulo muntu ngimfice nenhliziyo evulelekile.
That okay, Babu Kumbi, let us go back. What does Habakkuk say? Plan the vision, make it simple, and said the vision is for an appointed time. So we serve the vision, but the vision also has its own responsibility. When it comes to time in the human life, in the human journey, because vision would say, Babu Kumbi, you are there as a great man, and something, there will be shift in your spirit. There will be a desire to serve, but you feel this longing. There are people who are, I really appreciate Bill Gates, because Bill Gates will always have a time. I think Bill Gates could, at this time, he was supposed to be not one of, because he's one of the richest people. He was supposed to be the richest person for many, many years, because very few billionaires have done what he has done. He has given hundreds of millions to people, giving to poor people, giving to countries to develop themselves. So he has taken that away from him. So others keep on amassing. I'm not saying that's bad, but Bill Gates has shown that he has a heart for people. Wealth to him is just a tool, not something to be huge in his bank account, right? So it is putting to use. So you have people that come to a point in life that say, I want to give back to the community. Is there a young person? Is there an old person that believes in something? And they cannot rest. That thing is in their spirit. Sometimes they don't just want to give money away. No, they understand that they are charities. But who gives to charities? It's people of vision.
Okay.
That's very important. Very important. So you rather, as a great man, you rather assist someone with a vision in order for them to have a constant flow in giving out to charities than to directly give at a charity. Because when you give to a charity, that amount, whatever you're giving, is going to disappear. But if you give it to someone who has a vision, then that charity will always get something flowing to them. So that's how great people think. So when you serve a vision and you need to approach great people, then you must convince them that you're not just a dumping site of resources.
No, khona lento ethi ngamanye amazwi kwakufanele ukuthi wonke umuntu ophilayo emhlabeni abe ne-vision. Uma engenayo akakwazi uku-attracta a bigger vision.
No. This is why people need to understand and accept the fact that everyone is a leader. You might not understand this, you might not accept it, but everyone is a leader. And the lack of leadership from everyone becomes a serious problem.
But now we are a charity state as South Africans. How do you resuscitate and plant again in the minds of people who they should be carrying their own visions, either than ukuthi balinde ukhangezela.
Khangezela, I think that's the right word. Right. Baba Gumbi, I think it is worth noting because he focus here too. We're trying to address every leader in every capacity, right? So this is what becomes very important. You can be a great leader and then become a slave if you are not faithful to the vision. I know good people do not, maybe they will not understand it so easily. For example, we're not proud to say, but South Africa is a slave to other countries.
Sure.
We're not proud to say that. We're not. Why does that happen? It's people that are given a vision, and then with the vision, they don't become faithful to the vision.
Yeah.
Right? So there's one thing. If you read the book of Deuteronomy, I think it's chapter 16, it speaks about the qualifications of someone who's going to be a monarch, a king in a nation. There's few things, but I'm just going to pick one. When it comes to wealth, it is highly advised that the king must not amass wealth for his personal gain. I think we've witnessed people sometimes that say, especially great leaders, they would say, especially when you work for a government, they would say, I don't want to even take a salary. That's not just a fleshy or a too humble. Maybe we might look at it like that. I was too humble. No, that's a protection of vision. I don't want to belittle and think of myself to be supreme. I'm not saying that all leaders are supposed to say, I'm not taking a salary, but that person is a personal choice to say that I don't want, Bab Gumbi, you have people who have enjoyed state money to a level that they are living a life and spending even much more than the richest people we have on earth.
But ngifuna ukubuka kwi-vision, a bigger vision efana neyomuntu oseparliament. Bese kuba nevision yami nje njengomuntu osemphakathini.
Yeah.
Akukho lana ekudinga mina noma la engeke ngiyibone khona ukuthi engaze ngamenza wa-rich lo muntu olapha yana ebe ehambe ngevoti lami ukuthi akayongikhulumela, but ngiyabuka ukuthi is not serving i-vision yami. Akukho lana oyayobuke khona ukuthi sometimes supporting i-vision yomunye umuntu you suffocate yourself kuleso sikhathi.
It is possible, but we don't want to paint a negative picture on vision and supporting vision. We're not saying that's wrong, but there is a point where a person, I think this is worth noting, Babu Kumbuguti, you can't just speak things anyhow and to anyone. Vision is meant to be spoken, but not anyhow, because there's a time where we need to speak to your closest group. It's a thinking stage, building concept, planning. You can't be exposing planning. No. Planning, it's something that becomes a little bit intimate. You need to work on it, right? And then you need to safeguard the vision. There are some people that do not qualify to be in a vision. So you, as the vision bearer, you must be very careful in that. We've heard like people. I think it's one of best innovators in the world, in history, where we have had people developing scientific exploration and phenomenons, and after their discovery, because they spoke those ideas to people with influence and ill intent, they published those ideas as themselves, as that they were belonging to them, not the original person. So we have seen such things, and then we need to train ourselves to take lessons from those people. We have had people at some stage, for example, I was speaking about Bill Gates, people who didn't understand patents. They never licensed their work. Hence their work and their ideas were stolen. So that means you need to also grow and understand how to protect your vision. Sometimes vision is not just taken away or be destroyed by people who steal it away from you. Some people are gonna speak ill of it. You know, if you can't survive such things, for example, you started a church and there are people who saying your church is occultic, you using witchcraft, and then you shrink under those words. You don't represent what you stand for clearly and confidently. That thing is going to get destroyed. So there's a character that you need to have towards protecting a vision for it not to be destroyed. Because perception, because vision is a function of sight. When people perceive what you're doing differently, that's a serious problem. It does not change what you're doing, but because they've seen it at a different lens, they're not going to participate in it, and they're not going to benefit. Therefore,
ngifuna ukubuka ukuthi sometimes ama-visions eyami neyakho enye ngeke ikwazi ukusebenza independently idinga a collaboration mhlawumbe without having to kill enye vision yomunye umuntu senza kanjani noma at what stage where you see ukuthi fanele kube khona ukufuse these two different visions to one for the benefit of both of us.
Okay, Babu, I'm going to make you an example with facts, right? We have big companies. They call them 500 Fortune, big companies. Most of them are failing now. And the question is, why did they fail? So research says that they did not respect niches, like small markets. And they kept on growing big and avoiding small markets until outside small markets became big. And then they were too late to catch up.
Bese kuba ne-competition abangakwazi ukuyimela.
They cannot stand competition, right? The opposite of that is when a small company does not go to big companies and collaborate with big companies. Because, for example, in a car, there are some businesses who specialize with tires. Nothing else. It doesn't matter. You have car X, car B, car D. This model, they're focusing on tires. And for them to work, they need to collaborate with car A, car B, car D, car C. That's how they get strength. You see, so there will always be a relationship with visions. There is no vision that can stand alone. Babu Kumbi. For example, someone or like ukudla. Like you're there for food, but sometimes you get involved in celebrations of 15 years, anniversaries of companies, weddings, anniversaries. You see, your food now becomes a tool of making a part in other visions. You see, days of celebration, it's just food. And then food becomes a tool where you celebrate, where you mourn, where you can't think that you did. Maybe some of us didn't think food can go to that extent. It's just food. But coupled with other vision makes more meaning.
So can I pride myself to see other visions succeeding and bese ngiyabreaka and say without me they can't?
That attitude is uncalled for. We cannot promote that one. Babu Kumbi, there's always, but there's too many ways. There's many ways to kill a cat. Other people, they are why do you have to kill a cat? It's just a saying, right? But there are so many ways to resolve an issue, right? So one of the many ways, obviously, evidence of work is important. Partnership with other companies is very important, because when you have partnered with someone, that means you have honored the relationship. For example, you have an electrical company rendering services, and then below, if you go to their website, they will always mention, we are a provider, service provider to this company, a petrol company, petrol garage, and a university, a conglomerate supermarket. They will name this. Why are they doing this? They're showing that we are also serving these people. So our level of care, our level of respect to their vision is what keeps us going. And we can keep you going also, because we take interest in the visions of others. So therefore you can trust us. We've done this. It's not just a concept to us. We do this. So such things, Babu Kumbi, they prove that your vision exists and you are there for others.
Semsakazo nakho uthanda kakhulu Vibe 94.7 umsakazo ongwakho umsakazo ongwabantu kanti kulesi sikhathi sikuyi wisdom corner where the wise man himself ukhona la phambili ngibuka isikhathi ukuthi inkosi yami ave siphoxa kodwa ke angibuyisele kuwena baba uSikakhane ukuthi uwind up kanjani.
Asivale ngaleli. There is a great man named Solomon, one of the greatest kings who ever lived. When it comes to vision, he says these words. This is what we're going to close on. And next week, we're going to make sure that we start with great people. This is... Solomon was not just a man of wisdom, a man who spoke wise things. He's a man who implemented those wise things, right? A man of research. So in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 29, he says, "Do you see a man skillful in his work? He will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank." Another version, they will not serve before unknown man. That means they're going to keep on being with the great. Not because they just want to be with the great. Uti, do you see a man skillful in his work? Then that person will always serve greater levels, not at lower levels. So now there's also something I show you, chapter 18, verse 16. Uti, a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. So your gift, your work, creates a room for you in the presence of the great. So sifuna ukubuka ukuthi ke, why the great? How do great people behave in terms of vision? Right? Because one of the things great people always do, they are always looking for good work. Stunning work. Sterling work. That's what they seek after. Once you qualify for that work, automatically you are shooting. You know why Babu Kubing Tour, they will not serve people of low rank. It's because kings are gonna hold you. They're gonna pay you handsomely so that you do not serve in those companies.
I ngawitnessa enye into nje sengithatha isikhathi sakho kwenye indawo engangiye kuyona. Uyobona uma ufika uthola ukuthi you have an appointment and nabanye abantu bane appointment. Bese uthi uyafika ufica wow wait ubuka laba abantu laba uhlobo labantu sometimes uyabazi uke wezwa nangabo.
Yeah, some of them on TV, on radio, yeah.
And you are late for your appointment. But lo ongaphakathi ozobonwa yibo bonke labantu I prefer ukuthi angene wena qala bekhona yini eyenza lokho athi bajombe angene wena qala.
Such things can contribute. Okay, Babu Kumbi, when people, especially great people, sit at home and they are worried about work, they don't want that. They want work not to worry them. And for them not to be worried by work, they need skillful people. People that they will not worry about. So once you carry that, there is something they call in economics, the law of supply and demand. So already you are in demand. You find that there's someone employed in that company and they're not doing so well. Babu Kumbi, I know what their labor laws. But this becomes law by itself. It's a law of nature and the law of work. No matter what the labor law is done, sometimes a company owner would say, I need someone with this skill because I'm sick and tired of what I have in the company. And they approach that individual. They say, tell us what you need for you to start working. But Babu Kumbi, this needs to be said because you have people worrying about interviews and stuff. Sometimes if you are faithful to the work, the demands of your level will always echo.
We have undermine ulanda umuntu ozokwenza same thing sekhona.
Doesn't matter. So that's why we're saying people of vision should have that character of understanding criticism, understanding being valued. For example, like being gold, they know they're supposed to protect themselves. But like they're easily taken. So there are systems of value that you need to build around you as someone of vision. So criticisms will always be there, but if you know your value, and such things, Babu Kumbi, they are very important. I like what Solomon and Jesus says because they just in the same thought where they say if you are, for example, if you are at an event and there is a seat for you, many seats, do not take the highest. Just go and sit at the back. Yes. It is better than for you to sit at the back than at the front, because if you sit by yourself at the front, you might be taken back because someone greater than you has come. Yeah. So such things. So when you're dealing with the great, especially in terms of vision, you need to understand you're dealing with a different breed. So your work matters, and your work. This is what people say, Babu Kumbi, and this is a very wrong and emotionally wrong approach. To muntu ngashonelwa abazali, I can do anything. No.
Ngikhumbula khona isikhathi lana engake ngengimosho lo somabhizinisi omkhulu waye wastaka for 2 years engakwazi ukwenza lutho, bemtshela ukuthi akwenze kulutho, but he was spending. Kwakudingeka isignature kaGumbi lo Gumbi nje lo ukuze kwazi ukwakheka imall. Dingeka isignature yami, bamtshela ukuthi ngi-impossible up until the matter is reported politically. When they called me, but told you angiyazi kwayona leyo nto
ukuthi inhlobo impossible
ukuthi fanele ngenze khona ngifaka isignature, ngoba laba bathi ngi-impossible bathatha imali bathi bazoyilungisa lento.
Oh, all right.
Up until kuze kube nokungenelela okuphezulu. But la ngifuna ukusho khona inhlangano ebibusa ngaleso sikhathi ibisithumela umuntu who is holding the highest office
ukuthi azo intervene.
Yes. Mayefika ngiyafika bakhona baningi labantu abanye banamagama amakhulu. Kuvele kubizwe mina thiwa angizothula eyami presentation and ababange besangena.
It's such things, Babu Kumbi. So when you get training kuma sales, you understand the customer's needs. So when you deal with great people, akufanele uzwe abantu basemaceleni kuphela. You need to understand what the person's vision and their needs are, and then you propose that, because such things, Babu Kumbi, ziyavalelana and they waste time. They waste time. You know, people with solution. For example, Joseph is in jail. there's a crisis that's about to happen. If he didn't explain the solution, the outlook of the future, why this is important to you, why King Pharaoh, this is important to you, he was not going to get out of jail. So ezinye izinto babuKumbi are failure to believe in the vision and the link that it has with other vision. Iyashaya. It wastes time, it wastes our resources. And unfortunately, I don't know why this is like this, babuKumbi. When vision is not complete, you always have serious problems. That those problems become like a jail. It can only be unlocked by you being faithful to the vision. Sometimes we become broke, not because we're supposed to be broke, it's because we haven't served the vision.
The vision.
And the mali yethu to great people.
Baba Sikhokhane ngenezinto eziningi but ke asingayikhulumi ngoba mangithi iziningi zizokusho ukuthi izothatha isikhathi esiningi. Anything mhlawumbe esele?
No babuKumbi, isikhathi sibe sihle kakhulu sesiseqa sibonge ke namabonus esikhathi, but thank you very much kumlaleli ekhaya ku leadership yonke esilalele, from church, from government, from our community, the city of Durban. Sibonge kakhulu indlebe abasipha yona, and may God bless them to continue with the good work abayenzayo. Sibonge nokuthi basinikeze ithuba. Amen.
Amen. Now siyabonga kakhulu ke lapho umlaleli ekhaya, ngikholwa ukuthi ngesonto elizayo futhi we are not going to miss this session ngoba it's one of the powerful sessions that are going to feed your mind. Udle ukudla